Those of you in your 30s who are dating, how is it going? How is it going doing that? Because, bro, I give up. I have resigned myself to the fact that I'm going to be happily single for the rest of my life. Notice happily single for the rest of my life. I'm okay with that. Who said you have to be happy in life and have kids and be married anyway? It's actually a lot harder dating in your 30s when, as a woman, you want an older man without kids. Where are these men without kids that are older than 35? They're far and few between. That actually treat women with respect. Yeah, I'm resigning.
If you're going to be happily single, why is it that they always have to convince other people? If you're already convinced yourself, why do you have to convince other people? See, they'll bust open the camera and talk all of this nonsense, and they always project onto men. 35-year-old dudes and over. Single, no kids, never divorced. These guys are scarce. You can't find these guys out here like that. No, that's not the thing. These dudes are out here winning, prospering, and they're certainly not checking for you. You wouldn't even be an option. For a long-term relationship, marriage, you would not be an option. But of course, project onto the men. Men aren't chasing you because you're not worth chasing. Bro, men don't chase, period. But let's say a man did. What is he chasing? Let's answer this question, right? Let's come together. Get in the comments. Even if a man was gonna chase, what would he be chasing? What would he get for chasing? They can never answer that. And that's exactly why men have a hard time understanding why women would be the prize in any way, shape, form, or fashion, especially when they're asking for a certain guy. Guys 35 and above are trying to become that guy for themselves. You want that guy. They're not checking for you. So I'm not understanding. Actually, I am understanding. It's cope. Because you can't find a guy that's going to take you seriously. Well, wait a minute. The guys that you want to take you seriously, are you worth taking seriously? And are you their type? They never stop to think about that. I want a guy that's this and this and this and this. Well, does he find you attractive? Does he? Let's get the next one.
I went up to a table of like objectively attractive men last night at a bar and was like, hey, are you guys single? And this man goes, yeah, but we're not interested in you. I was just like, oh, like I have never been stunned into silence so quickly. I'm never going to forget that moment. Oh my God.
They told her to beat it. They told her to scram, skedaddle. Like she's a little knucklehead, like get out of here. See, the thing is, I can guarantee you, just like the first clip, 35 and over, the men that she went up to, hey, are you guys single? 35 and over, prospering, in there to have a good time with the boys. Looked at her and took it as disrespect. Don't ask us if we're single. You're not getting a free drink. You're not getting nothing. But don't ask us if we're single. What are you talking about? Like you're on the prowl and we're the prey. Absolutely not. You lost your damn mind? They really think that men have no standards. They think that men have no standards. She could walk up, you know, they got a few drinks in them. I got a few drinks in me. One of these guys are going to be willing to take me home. Absolutely not. Dudes are not chasing behind you. And then when she came over there, bro, listen, you're not getting a drink. You're not getting a conversation, nothing. We're not interested in you. And the funniest part about this is she said they were objectively attractive. So you thought that you were going to go over there and ask, oh, are you single? And that things were going to go in your favor? No, women need to be brought back into reality. See, they talk about men are unattractive and this, that, and the third. Look at this woman. She would have been better off going to a table of guys who are unattractive. Straight up. I know you got to shoot your shot, but they took that as disrespect, told her to skedaddle. Hell is wrong with you? Men are not going and men are not chasing. See, they think like, okay, we're in this environment. They got some booze in them. It's going to make it easier for me to approach. It's going to make it easier for things to go down. No, it just made them extra direct. Get the hell up out of here. Let's get the next one.
Men are really funny because they'll date you for like 3-4 months and you'll technically pretty much be like in an exclusive relationship, just like without the title, which I feel like I'm in fucking high school. This is so stupid. And because it's like we're adults, grow up. And then after like 3-4 months, they're like, I'm just like not ready for something serious. I'm gonna need time to work on myself. I'm so sorry. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, you just wasted my fucking time. Like, I was down with the get down. Like, I really was into you. So you like break up then 2 weeks later, they're back on Hinge. I should have known. I thought I picked the nice one, but they all do the same shit. I was like, 2 weeks? Oh, my fault. It takes 2 weeks to work on yourself. You're right. And you know what? You can call me a hypocrite because I saw this, because I re-downloaded Hinge. But also, I was the one that was like, got hurt. He was the one that was like, no, I'm not ready. Like, I can't. I'm not ready. So I was like, fuck that. I'm done. Like, fuck that. And I re-downloaded Hinge. And then I click on his thing because we're still matched. And he redid his shit, his prompts. Fucking, I was gonna message him too. I was gonna be crazy and be like, oh. No, I didn't do it. I wrote something out. I was rage. Filled with fucking rage. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And then I deleted the message. I was like, looking for a connection. Oh, but I thought you said you needed time. I thought you said you needed... No, why would I think that? It's just funny. Men are funny. It's funny.
No, you wasted your own time. You wasted your own time because you're still out here single and you're looking for a guy when you could already got that over with. You could already got that done and over with. Don't have no sympathy. Do not have any sympathy for these chicks out here. Keep trying to tell you guys, the only reason why she's mad or even making the video is because we have time. We have more time than them. It's starting to get dark for her. Oh, they'll date you for 3 to 4 months and then they just discard of you and blah, 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 blah. Bro, what are you talking about? You could have got this done and over with, but you keep believing in the lies, so this is where it leads you. And of course he's going to go back on the apps. He's going to use the same strategy that he used to get you to get another one, and then to get another one, and then to get another one. And then when he sees fit, when he actually says, I want to make it work with just one chick, then that's the time that he'll make that happen. You don't call any shots. They're going to keep failing at this. Let's get the next one.
I am so annoyed. I had 2 dates planned for today. Both of them canceled. And no, I didn't originally line it up like that. That was not my intention. I normally would not book 2 dates in one day. These are also the first dates since my breakup. It's like, I'm trying to get back out there. Anyways, the irony of this, just listen to this. So I get back on the apps last week and I post one of the funny responses I got from someone on my story on Instagram. And this guy that's been following me for a while and like has asked me out a few times and all of that, he comments and it's like, okay, just finally let me take you out already. And he lives in New York. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, fine. And he goes, okay, Saturday night, don't make plans, 8:30 to 9ish, let's say, we'll do dinner. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I need to get myself out there. Like, this is good, this is good. And he goes, I'll text you early Friday with the plans. Meanwhile, I'm kind of talking to this other guy that I only met once, but like, it, you know, I just thought maybe we would like pick things up being back. I don't know. And then he kind of was going MIA. Like he was doing a little bit of the, you know, making plans and then wasn't really it just was inconsistent. So I was like, okay, like, I don't think that's serious. And I just assumed, you know, we were going to hang out now that I was back. I was kind of like, And the weekend was coming up and I still hadn't heard from him. And I was like, oh, damn, okay. I guess I'm not seeing him. Like that sucks. And then I want to say like Thursday night, he texts me, like if I want to hang out on Saturday. And I don't know, like to be fair, I had a margarita and I think it just like hit me really hard. What is all of this? Hit me kind of hard. I was just feeling super sassy and I gave him like a really sassy response, kind of like hinting at why haven't you texted me sooner or something like that. I overreact, like it was just a lot. So the next day he said something about it and his response was totally valid. And the next day I was like, oh, sorry. Like I shouldn't have said that. Like my bad. It was just not to get into the details. And he was like, it's okay, blah, blah. I'd love to see you Saturday. Let's do lunch. Cool. I'm like, okay, great. He goes, I'll text you Friday for the plans. Remember this. Both of them said, I'll text you Friday for the plans. So I'm thinking like, oh, am I going to go out with him for lunch and then another guy for dinner? That's kind of crazy. I don't know. I just had this feeling that someone was going to cancel. I don't know what it was. Just both things kind of felt a little performative where it was like, I don't know. But I just had this feeling that one of them was going to cancel. So Friday comes around, radio silence. Saturday comes around and I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to brunch with this guy. I think this is like, he wouldn't cancel. This is like, you know, I kind of got mad at him for something, so surely he's not going to cancel. And I still haven't heard from the other guy, so I'm kind of like, okay, the other guy might cancel. I don't know. You know, the morning, it's like 9. I'm like, okay, we're not hanging out today. 10, I'm like, yeah, we're definitely, okay, cool. I guess I should make other plans then. And he texted me at 10:30 that he had this thing come up, like he just like overcommitted probably. So canceled, then asked what my week was like, but I don't know, like I do have a crazy week this week, but also I'm like, I'm not gonna keep, I don't know. So I just said like, oh, it's all good. I'll have to get back to you about this week because I have a busy week. And he just never responded. So I don't know. It's so funny because like I think he watches some of my TikToks and he's always like, oh, those guys are not like blah, blah. And it's like he's trying to prove that he's better. But I'm like, but you're doing the same, you're overcommitting. And then it's just so annoying because I don't want to be the person that's like, every guy is doing X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, all of this stuff. But like, it's like even the good guys are, I feel like, screwing me over in some way. And this other guy is the same thing. This other guy literally texted me after I posted, or messaged me after I posted that thing about the message on Hinge and was like, let me take you on a real date. Like, you got to get off those apps kind of thing. And then I'm like, and then here you are.
See, when they don't have all these options to play games, they don't like that. They don't like that. Why didn't you give the guy a chance sooner that was trying to take you out and take you on dates? Why? The way she's wording it is like, you know, I need to get back out there. I'll give this loser a chance. This is how they look at dating, bro. They look at it as a video game. Nah, bro. Good on them. Because now she can't juggle dudes. I think I like this one a little bit more. Maybe, no, this one could do a little more. No. Men are not chasing.